Hey guys, welcome back. I haven't slept for a while. It's almost 6 a.m. and I don't feel like working, so I'm making another tutorial. This one's about arrays, and you're going to be using these all the time. So let's start out. Um, you can do an array like this. Array equals array. And one way you can do it is just add items inside an item. Another way is to do array and square brackets equals item. Now this will automatically append to the last one. So this is 0, 1, and 2. Um, the keys, see, these really have keys like this. And if you don't assign them, it'll just automatically do so. There's two functions you're going to want to know. One is print R, which means print array. The other is vardump. I kind of prefer using print R because it's a little cleaner to read. Vardump has a couple more details in it. So for this, I'll just use print R, and I'm going to do echo pre, and that is formatted text for HTML so that it displays nicely. So print R array, and you see how nicely that prints, and you see how we set um, the array with just two items, and we appended another one on it. You could do it again just to give you the idea. See how it adds to it. And if we wanted to remove an item, you'd actually use unset. So unset array and the key. And remember, the key, as you can see, it's in this little bracket here. Key and value. And let's just unset number 2. Whoops. And refresh, and that is gone. You can also navigate through an array with current, and this will tell you what it's on. So let's do echo current, and it's on item. Let's do echo next. Let me give this easier to differentiate, okay? And it's on item B. So if you do current, it'll start at 0. You do next, it goes down and down. If we do whoops, and you can see it just can keep moving down. If you want to reset the pointer, you just do reset array. You probably won't be using that too much, but it's just nice to know in the future. I've already told you about associative arrays, and that's when they have text in here. As you can see, the key is now identified by other. Um, Let me make this array a little more easier to read. Um, for the most part, I just do an array like this, and then I declare the variables inside here. Well, actually, that's not true. It just depends on how you feel, I suppose. So animals equals, let's say, dog, cat, fish, and a horse. Okay. I'll just see undefined variable array. Whoops, got to change this down here. And there we have that list. And let's make another array called um, more animals. just to try to get you a little more familiar, I'll just type it in this way and say pig, bird, and what's another one? Pikachu. Okay. Things you can do are like array merge, and we want to merge animals with more animals. And nothing happened, and that's because we should make animals equals array merge. And there we have it. It can do kind of cool stuff automatically for you, like if you have dog in here again. Array merge wasn't what I was looking for. But anyways, don't worry about that right now. You'll have time to go through functions for a long time. You can do array slice, and let's say we want to slice animals, and we want to start at 0 and end at 2. So 0, 1, 2. This should remove horse. Sorry, the pointer actually goes to this spot, so it removes at number 2. It doesn't keep it. So 0, 1, and then 2 is where it starts removing. Other things you can do, which you might actually really use, is called explode. Let's make a separator. Animals. Sorry, I meant implode. And we can create a little list out of it. If you put a little, this is the separator right here. You could put a space, make it look pretty. Let's say we call this test equals implode, echo test, and we still have this. Now if we want to turn that back into an array, we use explode. So test equals explode, whoops, animals, and echo test. Sorry, once again. Right, just sour. Anyways, you'll be able to play around with that implode, explode when you're toying around with the arrays. If you want to create a multi-dimensional, this way you could do animals, this equals array. Let's just give this a number so that we know where we're at. I'll just say 12. And what if you want to add to 12? As you can see here, it's an array. You would actually do animals 12 and then another bracket. And refresh, and it adds to the multi-dimensional array. I don't even know what a pygmy or crab rat is, but you know, that's that. And you know, obviously you can sort animals, and that sorts it alphabetically. You should notice that when you sort, it does not sort the multi-dimensional array. You would need I believe an iterator, something a little above this level right now. But let's say we have key names. Let's say mammal. Actually, we can't do this because the key has to be unique. So you can do key sort as ksort. and they're already in order. But let's say we had these out of order. Um, okay, and before we do this, you'll see it prints the array out of order based on the keys. And if you want to do key sort, and it sorts it by the keys. There's also things like reverse sort, shuffle to randomize it, and one thing you'll end up using time to time is the for each loop to go through the array, and you just do this for each animals as key value. Now you can call these anything you want, the key and the value, but I just do that because it's the placeholders for them and it's usually easy to remember. Um, and key dot value echo, and you can print those out that way. And in a previous tutorial I showed you how to do the multi-dimensional one. I'll just show you one more time, because as you can see, number 12 right here or right here, it's not printing out because we need to for each that one. So we do if is array value for each value as kv, and we would do echo key dot value dot br. We'd probably add some spaces, and we'd want to echo out the original key dot value dot br else, and you can see we have this, which does not look right because I'm supposed to do K and V. Okay, and there we have it. Anyways, I hope I explained this all right and it made sense, and I apologize for being so tired. Keep practicing with these because they're very important.